The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guards' dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness. Just what did you see here?
Homeworld. Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer, at this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, means that we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Operation Reflux.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs.
They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. And what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own.
Please, we need help!
Wagtail is on the Osean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Lancaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft! A retreating vehicle is taking fire! Requesting assistance!
Roger. ID complete.
Shit! These are Ocean!
Strider 1, target acquired.
Their artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Thank God! Friendly bird!
Update is on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
On the run?
We're under attack! We're waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety. Our air support is here.
Target hit.
Do me a favor, Lancaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
Boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
The bodies will get secured. I don't think we're part of the fight. Look at that, they're all lined up. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! No, they're not combatants. Some of them aren't even range. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it. Why do war crimes? Take photos for evidence.
They're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
Let's have the photograph. Let that be. Give us another 30 minutes. And then standing water with the proper bearing.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. Supply shipment to munitions depot is highly combustible.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send in a tank!
Allied retreat looks quick.
Crazy! Stop waiting!
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Open the bay until operation feeding time. Move them away from the mass driver.
Fox 2.
Give me enemy position! The artillery fire sent a number on my hearing! You're with us! Can you see the enemy APC from there?
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
We're outnumbered, taking heavy losses. We can't even run! The enemy will shoot us in the back!
Inside down.
I count 12 dead bodies here. The upper middle class. Spaceport's nearby, so they could be researching as a family. Most likely, they were involved with Delta. Shooting the landing craft! Many thanks, Lancaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood. Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly. Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks!
An explosion inside! Continue the countdown. I'm not stupid. We're having a supply ship. Do the countdown!
It's the Ocean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We'll be firing at each other.
This is AWACS Lancaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from an allied AWACS. Hold your fire!
time to figure it out.
There's still one arsenal build left. If we can put the bomb, then we'll have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ships. Don't fight with your backs to the supply ships. If you think we're done for.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Down to less than half our vehicles. Good. We need help. Bring over your troops. That goes 13. Two tanks left, but they're running on fumes and low on ammo.
Fox 2.
Contact the superiors to do whatever they want. Send them away.
Target hit. Wait, multiple bogeys from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogeys. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase out the bogies. There's no way they're ours. Almost there. Commence operation no return. These are unguided. Stay on course.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogeys. Identify them.
Bandit been our fight if we might have made it.
One, bandit splashed. Strider 1, warship sunk.
Identification complete. It's Erosion bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogeys. Identify them.
Trigger, boss, get over here quick. Rammy, I've been hit by a missile.
Targets in machine gun range.
Our air support is taking out most of the Russian forces.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Launch control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. We are ready to launch. Control launch readiness. No last chance for operation anytime. Launch control, roger that. Right with such skill and precision. I've got some.
island. Shoot them down now.
You're mine now.
Locked on. Hey you, dumbass with the scratches on his tail. Hear me? I need you to help him repeat.
어? 왜? 아.
Radicals and Oceans can burn in hell.
Carpet bombing? They can't be serious. How many do they think they'll kill? We've lost contact with the Oceans on the island. We failed.
너무 여유부렸네.
Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusian things are starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
There's more over here. The body can get to those. I don't think they were part of the fighting. Look at that, they're all lined up.
Send them away.
No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. Guess what happened here? I really don't want to think about it. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
The last vehicle is destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! Damn, those Erusian bastards. These are blatant war crimes. Take photos of it.
Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
Here. We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is in the emissions depot. It's highly combustible.
I just got the photograph. We'll head back to Eagle. Give us another 30 minutes.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
The men say they want to remove the shield from the proper area. You're with us. The enemy APC from there? Our guys just got the enemy there. Now. Move into the tank.
Allied retreat looks good.
Don't stay there, Dean. We just need to find some time. Open the bay until operation feeding time. Move them away from the mass driver.
I count 12 dead bodies here. Everyone there seems to be upper middle class. This was nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Belgium.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
The Erusian ground forces show no sign of letting up. We're taking heavy damage.
Keep ready your neck. Our guys will take care of 3 strikes.
Understood.
Can't we flank the enemy and strike them from behind?
ID complete. Strider 1, you've identified the unknown targets. Strider 1, target eliminated.
We're moving out! Leave the jet behind! Get out there! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
An explosion inside! Continue the countdown. The enemy's done stupid. We're after the supply ship. It's the countdown!
It's the Ocean military.
Don't they know they're on the safe side?
We're firing at each other! This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from an allied AWAC. Hold your fire! Roger. We're moving close to the lead. Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
There's only one arsenal left. If you get this with no bombs, then Erusia will have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ships.
Stop whining.
Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If it's hit, we're done for.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
That goes 13. Thanks, left, but they're running on fumes and low on ammo.
Wait, multiple bogeys from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogeys. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Target destroyed.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase out the bogies! There's no way there are! Almost there. Commence Operation No Return! He's on good. Stay on course.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogeys. Identify them.
Our air support is taking out most of the Erusian forces.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all. Trigger, boss, get over here quick!
That had been our fight, we might make it.
Fox 2. Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Heads up, these reinforcements are elite.
Enemy on your back. Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
They're starting to fire blindly at us.
Scram 2, detected enemy missile.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Draw the enemy's attention here.
Strider 1, target on the
Stage control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. We are go for launch. Launch control. The enemy is close in. Control launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time. Launch control. Launch pad.
I've been spiked. Target is down. Strider 1, missile launched. More bombers approaching. Intercept them now. Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away. Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Shots explosion completed.
Hey you! Dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Erusian tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Me.
Longchester, she's an ally. Trigger might know that voice anywhere.
That voice. So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
I have a bit of intel for you. Share it if you can help these refugees.
Count me in.
That's right.
All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
We did it.
Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I could do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she...
No kidding, sir. And who's taking this to the enemy's doorstep? Not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Tuck right here!
Lancaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Hurry! Target acquired.
Good job! The enemy tanks are toast. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Confirmed destroyed.
That took care of them. No civilian casualties? Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure stable. Cooling system is on.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that defected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the arsenal bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it. 3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network.
I'm usually pretty good at playing tag.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar. You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're setting ducks like this.
Let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it.
Alright, let's move in behind them and take them down.
Target's using cloud cover to hide itself. Don't worry, we know where it's heading. So they're trying to feed that giant monster of a bird, and we can't let them complete their mission.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down. We've recalculated the remaining time. 90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them!
Trigger, you're gonna lose it. Fly at full speed. 60 seconds remain. That's a confirmed direct hit by the missile. Keep it up. Bring down those supply ships. Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. If this thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
This is Tango 2-3. Pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. And what? Abandon Tango 2-3?
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships, not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
Hey.
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
Lost Kingdom.
It's time for the briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Ferbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Erusia, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle. It's currently occupied by some of the Erusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction. While we can't use all our aircraft to attack, the transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good.
We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. Together.
그라운드도 꽤 있잖아. 이거 한 판 하면 이제 대망의 랩터를 탈 수 있겠죠. 그런 다음에 밑에 이제 수호의 틀이 뚫을 거예요. 에르쿠트
YF-23 바로 앞에 있는 가변 사이클 엔진이던가 그 부품이 미션 멀티 양쪽에서 종종 쓰이더라고요.
아 이거요? 이것도 뚫어놔야겠네요. 네, 쏘리 디오니소스님 어서오세요. 아무래도 가속이랑 속도 관련된 거라서 필요는 할 것 같네요.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
So, we capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat!
There are more vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. They're Erusian refugees. They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
What is he talking about? They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused.
I know. There's that many. Be careful to take them down. We're all out of ammo. Don't give up. We're not going to lose our country again.
Hostile has a lock.
어제 업데이트 있었는데 새로운 기체요 레이븐일 건데 스팀도 나왔다는 것으로 아닌가요?
레커즈님 어서오세요. 새로운 기체요? 따로 업데이트는 안 한 것 같은데 한번 봐야겠네요.
팀에서는 데이터 마이닝으로 나머지 두 기체도 풀려버립니다.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
They're bombing us. We're unable to use the SAMs. Help me!
The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
Missile hit.
Missile squad, no.
Missile incoming. Break.
19H1 대응 업데이트나 좀 해주지.
할 땐 모르간 흘려나요.
Fox 2.
원래 그 두 기체가 한 달 공격으로 풀릴 예정이었는데.
More planes incoming. Fire more missiles.
크라나시아님도 어서오세요.
Coming up on the castle. Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies. Shit!
I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
이미 데이터 마이닝으로 추출한 파일을 이전에 보고하고 있는 상황이라 분당의 대응이 필요해 보입니다.
Take in both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the stone buildings and take shelter somewhere sturdier or underground. Drop where you are and cover your head if you hear jet engine.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. You're low on special weapons.
None of our units are able to communicate over the comms.
Enemy on your back.
Shit! Still have plenty of missiles left, but the launcher is toast. Please, somebody answer us!
Chest flares are running low.
Strider 3, launching missile.
Fox 2.
We've lost more than half of our forces. The battle won't last much longer. Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on.
목숨을 소모장도 가능하나요? 기세 외형 만든 거 아닌가요? 소모된다면 개부럽.
This town is of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we had to bomb it like we did.
We do what we need to survive, right?
안 그래도
Not
소모장을
something I'll tell my
알려내서
son
큰
about.
멀티는 촉구하지.
AA destroyed! We're setting ducks! Cancel takeoff. Soul Squadron, stand by.
Negative. This battle's over if we can get up there, along with local restoration. Don't worry. As long as we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily. Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Their interceptors are in the air.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
Soul Squadron, transport. Out of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Understood. You are in violation of Shalashi airspace. Turn around or we'll be forced to shoot you down. This is the Ocean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us. You must be the snowbirds. It's absurd for you talking so tough after losing one of your leaders at Forbanti. You bastard!
오르간 특수중 광범위 폭발탄 멀티에서 하면 무섭겠다 히리오.
As long as you're here, this country will never know peace. Shit. Hostile confirmed destroyed. I'm out. Ejecting. I hope he's okay. Bailing out under those conditions. I can see his parachute. Let's pray he makes it to safety. 3 to go. Don't let them work together. Back up trigger. Wilco.
Righto! They think they're a band of knights. I hate them even more. Their actual nobility. Alright, I'm a wild gunman then. Time to shut your mouth.
MPBM. 유무한 수준으로 난사에 대적 비판이라던지요.
Enemy on your back.
핵유저들.
핵도 있어요? 간다 간다.
He's ejected. Damn, we can't even last long enough to buy ourselves some time.
As expected, but a lucky shot would be boring. Some kind of energy weapon. No, it's a railgun.
Strider 1, you have a bogey approaching at high speed. Bearing 090, straight from the east.
응?
난 개인적으로 에컴 6에서 나온 가상기체 나오길 빌었는데.
레일건 달고 왔네.
High-speed projectile launch from enemy aircraft.
I'm testing this
누가
aircraft.
못 나올지 싶어.
Let's find your own sky.
We can still help you.
Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, must find someone to guide you. I am not that person.
Hostile Team Squad will be retreating. Those fighting through are advised to temporarily withdraw. Don't die. As long as we're alive, our hopes and dreams live on.
갔네?
Hey, look at the color of that plane. Damn, that's the flames of hell. Time for payback.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
Leave it to trigger. The rest of us will just get the rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through. Wilco. Might just cost us our lives.
Hit on unidentified aircraft. The enemy's mobility is still unfazed.
렌사의
Keep up
기술로
the attack.
템포에서 도망가.
오, 뭐야 이거?
Strider 1 has been hit. Are you alright?
He's fine, but if he takes another hit, it's a miracle you're not in a million pieces.
Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own?
That's funny. It seems like one of the pilots is also fighting alone.
He's not alone. Look around you.
I see. Perhaps
계획은
Best to entrust the future to pilots like that. Let me test him then, to see if he's truly worthy.
Someone to guide us. Wait, I can't think of anyone other than you.
Think you can keep up with me?
Together, now tell me something. Drone fighters do the cosmos of the skies.
오, 번개치네. 오로요?
That bastard's moving in a way that minimizes the damage even when he's hurt. Keep firing those missiles until you blow him to pieces.
This weapon is not enough to take down 3 strikes. This aircraft is my body. If they are not enough, then I must put my soul into it. There are pilots like you in every generation, and I've felled every last one of them.
기체 뒤집어라.
Strider 1 scored another hit.
He's still flying, but his plane's been damaged. Finish him off, Trigger.
Nickel. Nickel.
It's a hit. The unidentified aircraft is going down.
You got him. Trigger has splashed a bandit.
Can you hear me, pilot with the 3 strikes? This was all due to my ego. I unleashed pure chaos upon this world, just so I could keep my wings. Put a stop to the drone production.
Is this a message to Trigger? What does it mean?
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X. Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. I just don't know what.
No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here.
The resupply went well. We should be okay on food and fuel reserves for a little while at least. Luckily, the rumor that the Erusian army is advancing nearby is only a rumor. There's no sign of them from the skies. Rumors, rumors, rumors. This is what happens when you lose communications. But we got one good fact. The plane Trigger shot down was an advanced model of the XO-2 Wyvern. It was developed in the last Continental War. Erusia had a lot up their sleeves. Apparently, they were even supposed to have Belkin aircraft back in the First War. What if Trigger couldn't shoot it down? Just thinking about it gives me chills. We're lucky to be here. In war, you never know what's lurking behind the curtains. But it looks like everything's loose now. A solid chain of command, rest periods after sorties, a battlefield where you know friend from foe. All of that's gone now, lost in a fog of confusion. Feels like a distant dream. Now, just how the hell are we gonna get out of this mess?
오, 랭크에서 처음 받아본다. 아, 드디어 랩터 뽑을 수 있죠, 이제. 이제 슬슬 거의 엔딩을 향해 달려가는 것 같은데.
When we got to the mainland, we found the space elevator's support facility. I guess this was the factory where they built the gigantic structure the elevator traveled in. There was this little girl sitting in front of a mural. When the princess saw her, she shuddered like she'd seen a ghost. The girl had a stuffed animal. This was the day after the shit went down at Tyler Island. She walked right up to the princess, took her hand, and led her into the factory. One thing's for sure, they knew each other. The factory had been converted to a production line for Erusian drones. It was fully automated and chugging along, making drone after drone after drone. Once they got inside, the princess stopped and just stood there. Another girl was there with a man in a lab coat. He was trying to use his keyboard, but she wouldn't let him. She took a data chip and threw it on the ground. Then she walked over to us and took the gun from the prison guard's holster. She pulled the trigger and destroyed the chip. Later, I found out that the girl with the gun and the one with the stuffed animal were sisters. They were also the granddaughters of Mihai A. Shalaji, the legendary pilot. Gramps used to talk about him. He said Mihai was the top ace from 2 wars ago. Know any Belkans? Because this guy was a Belkan, and they love to stir shit up. Pitting nations against other nations is a particular favorite of theirs, along with developing hyper-advanced technology.
That's right. I'm Belkan, born and raised. My country is gone now. Rather than surrender to its enemy, Belka detonated 7 nuclear weapons on its own soil. My people scattered around the globe, living in the shadows of other countries. We had a new purpose: to breed wars. The theory was that through war, we could achieve our destiny and our revenge. I had just finished inputting Mihai's data when his granddaughter came in. She destroyed the only copy I had of the information I squeezed out of him. The girl loved Mihai. No one knew more than her just how hard I pushed her grandfather for that data, how much I made him sacrifice in the process. I promised his granddaughters that his efforts were not in vain, that it could end this terrible war. But in the end, it only caused more chaos and despair. We were responsible for all this damage, all this tragedy. Now, we were going to pay for it. The Erusians, once our allies, would see to that. I had lost the drive to continue my work, even before I noticed Mihai's granddaughters eyeing me with suspicion that one day. I should have stopped then, for all our sakes. Mihai's granddaughter tossed the gun aside. She said if she resorted to killing, she'd just end up like the rest of us. And by us, she meant everyone, including the princess. Like me, the princess was afraid to look into the girl's eyes. She knew that by encouraging her people, she kept the war going. Mihai and his granddaughter were victims of it, and now, they too were paying the price.
Is this for Belka? Or for Erusia? My grandfather had only one wish: to continue soaring through the endless skies. That was the only place where he felt alive. But I don't even have a country to call home, let alone the sky. The Black Forest, the lake, they are no longer mine. Even though those lands were once cherished by my late mother. We have to learn to put that sense of nostalgia behind us and behave like mature adults.
My homeland. She's right. It feels so far away now. The woman with the rifle approached me. She was focused on more pressing issues.
I checked the computer. All of the data on the legendary ace had already been installed.
No, I pulled it before it was completed. However, there are 2 aircraft that are already scheduled to be manufactured based on that data.
We must destroy the factory.
This isn't the only one. There are more facilities just like it, and the 2 planes containing the data will be manufactured at one of those facilities.
So, this place runs on solar power that the space elevator generates, right? How about the others? We can destroy the space elevator and cut the power to them. First things first, let's take this one out.
I'll show you which locations to target.
I stood there, thinking about that mural by the factory's entrance. Harling commissioned it to be painted. I realized that in the background, behind the dancing figures, the artist had painted several space elevators. I understand now. The space elevator wasn't designed to exploit Erusia after all.
Good. And afterwards, we'll bring down the space elevator itself. No matter why it was built, right now, it's the root of this chaos.
I wonder.
Yes?
I wonder which path you would choose when looking at Harling's mirror.
Lighthouse.
Let's get the briefing started.
We've done enough air operations. Just let us go home.
There's no path for us to get home. Whatever direction you fly, it'll be right into a hail of enemy fire. Earlier, we received a communication via the partially restored general network. Here is what it contained. Apparently, the Erusian radicals have gathered around the space elevator, as it's a source of energy. Give the warmongers a powerful energy source, and you give them the luxury to keep on fighting. In response to this, people from both Osea and Erusia have joined forces, and will take down the final Arsenal bird in a saturation attack from the air to the sea. Once that's achieved, they'll take the space elevator from the aggressors.
Has the source been verified?
It could be fake. I hear you. Take a look at what's written at the end. Hey, dumbass. If you want to bring the world back from the brink, go to the lighthouse. You can see the future.
Dumbass? Sounds familiar.
It certainly does. It's from those guys we met in Tyler Island, the 444 squad. It's a message to all those looking to end the war. But I also think it's a message for Trigger.
Guess we'll do what it says.
Okay. Well then, I'm thinking we go roast that damn bird.
Looks like we're all on the same page. It's time to end this war. Time to fly, guys. Let's go get that Arsenal bird.
이제 또 마지막 남은 한 개인 아스널 버드 잡으러 갑니다. 아이고 많다. 다 모였네. 잠시만요. 오케이. 랩터 갑니다. 벌써 다 달았어?
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Operation Dead Evil.
We need help! Don't let him damage more! Show them what the erosion, no, what fighter pilots are made of! Thanks, I owe you. No sweat.
Get into formation. We up the numbers.
Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Just confirmed it.
Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have two anymore. Guess nobody told them.
That's quite true, Count. It's not just two. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone still entered as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country, this is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that designation. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal Bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal Bird in unison.
Roger.
Ross, you're doing speaking on an open channel. The enemy can hear everything
Oh.
you say. There's no other choice. The
on,
Erusian
man.
aircraft are in the Coalition as well.
Good squadron, rifle squadron of the Erusian Air Force. We're here on our own. Lancaster, we're entering your airspace.
This is Sun 2. Republic of Bosnia are also moving to rendezvous. So defense squadron now.
It's Mr. X's crew.
Count, ease up. Engagement is forbidden.
Don't worry, I know. We need every bird we can call upon. Even if they were flying with the guy that killed Wiseman. Some of their squadrons are in weird formations.
We have anti-aircraft looking UAVs in Slave Road.
뭐 이렇게 많아?
War continues to rage overhead.
Don't turn your back on him.
Are the friendly Erusians rebels or what?
They're rebels, and I'm sure it's more complicated than that. Brush up on current events later. Focus on the enemy.
Copy that.
잘하네.
See that line continuing above the horizon? The cable goes up to the sky as far as the eye can see. You people know this, but the space elevator is the world's tallest transmission tower. In theory, its radio waves cover exactly half the globe. We've jacked up signal in order to reach out to you.
Target is right in front of me.
Mark two. It's not a war between nations anymore. It's a struggle between militias. It's three strikes on our side? That's the best striker in a long time. Three strikes? Never again. This isn't a rebellion. It's a battle for independence. Take down the Arsenal and build a new country locally.
Some coalition this has turned out to be, huh? Now keep talking big once the war's over, too. Got a bet on it. It's something or someone to guide us.
With the communications infrastructure down, this broadcast can only be transmitted to certain
damn it.
If you can access the server, consider yourself lucky. You get to see a real live princess. Hey, Cosette, say hello to everyone. Yes.
Admiral, safe over here. Taking away all your guns.
Yes. Let's open up the exit. Everyone get the refugees into the underground tunnel. George, tabloid in.
All right, understood.
Think about it. What can you take from this battlefield?
Missile away.
Come this far. Don't get killed. Strider 1, special. Cyclops 1, Fox 2.
Princess is looking at a mural. There's another one here too. It shows a whole bunch of space elevators. Sky is up here. Cosette, let's go. Yes!
Warning. Missiles launched from the Arsenal bird. Helios projectiles. All aircraft, stay clear of the blast area.
뭐야 이거?
10 seconds to impact. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Impact.
How many got caught in that explosion?
Broadcaster, we have more incoming.
No. Proceed with caution.
Wilco. We can't switch off the security system, but we've got this. If what he said is true, this will give us at least 10 seconds. Cosette! Cosette! What the hell's wrong with you?
Strider 1 is going down.
너무 감속했나?
Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Just confirmed it.
The Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have 2 anymore. Guess nobody told them.
That's quite true, Count. It's not just 2. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone still entered as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country, this is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that designation. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal bird in Roger.
Right, dude, speaking on an open channel. The enemy can hear everything he's saying. There's no other choice. The Erusian aircraft are in the coalition as well.
This is Skull Squadron and Rifle Squadron of the Iranian Air Force.
were flying with the guy that killed Wiseman. Some of their squadrons are in weird formations.
They have manned aircraft with UAVs in slave mode.
All this is just to keep the war going. The UAVs were sluggish once the leader went down.
Not as much. Drones without leaders are slow as hell. The biggest flaw in their slave mode.
Picked up a slave crack. How many more do we need?
아 너무 빨리 갔다.
Shoot them down one at a time. They'll run out eventually. Okay, commencing transmission. I'm speaking over both terrestrial broadcasting and video transmission networks. It's not important why... No, we are. First, our rules. Destroy the space elevator. Second, cut power to the drone factory cut in order to put a stop to all the war and chaos that its products cause. And last, we want to bring an end to this pointless war that has given rise to a state of anarchy. Let me tell you what's going on right now. The land is overrun with refugees who've lost their homes. This is no isolated incident. In spite of that, the war continues to rage overhead.
Hostile has a lock.
It's pointless to try and control everything. Just simply stay away from the big picture.
This'll hit.
좀 덜하네.
Are the friendly Erusians rebels or what?
They're rebels, but I'm sure it's more complicated than that. Brush up on current events later. Focus on the enemy.
Copy that. Take a look. See that line continuing above the horizon? The cable goes up to the sky as far as the eye can see. Not many people know this, but the space elevator is the world's tallest transmission tower. In theory, its radio waves cover exactly half the globe. We've jacked up signal in order to reach out to you.
3 strikes on our side? That's the best news I've heard in a long time. Again, 3 strikes? Never again. Rebellion. Battle for independence. Take down the Arsenal bird and build a new country.
Some coalition this has turned out to be, huh? They'll keep talking big once the war's over, too. Bet on it. We need something or someone to guide us.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
5 minutes remaining.
오호.
With the communications infrastructure down, this broadcast can only be transmitted to certain regions. If you can access the server, consider yourself lucky. You get to see a real-life princess. Hey, Cosette, say hello to everyone. Yes.
아,
You're taking away all their guns.
Yes. Let's open up the exit. Everyone get the refugees into the underground tunnel. George, Tabloid.
All right, understood. Fox 2! Fox 2!
How about one more than however many they made?
Strider 1 has nailed the target.
I heard 3 strikes was already here. Enemy behind you.
The time has come to show the enemy the true meaning of patriotism.
Enemy attack start me.
Okay. Main ocean forces to the south. Switch your team to
The princess is looking at a mural. There's another one here too. It shows a whole bunch of space elevators. Skies unknown. Yes!
Warning. Missiles launched from the Arsenal bird. Repeat as projectiles. All aircraft, stay clear of the blast area.
아이.
10 seconds to impact. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Impact.
How many got caught in that explosion?
Broadcaster, do we have more incoming?
Unknown. Proceed with caution.
We can't switch off the security system, but we've got this. If what he said is true, this will give us at least 10 seconds. Cosette! Cosette! What the hell's wrong with you? Get back here! As you all saw, we have a problem. The princess went by herself into the maintenance area and has shut us out.
bird. Shit, airburst type. Helios arriving in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Helios arrive.
I got my tail for shot! I'm bailing out!
I said we were gonna take down the space elevator, but it's not like we can just go out there and chop it down. At the top of the windbreak, 6 location markers have been set in place. They monitor distortions in the space elevator. Those are the locations we need to target. If the sensors go bad, the elevator's observation system will think the elevator has fallen. Until its safety can be confirmed, all microwaves will be stopped.
Oh, I get it. What a party.
I was gonna do it myself. Dumbass.
Helios launched from the Arsenal bird. 5 seconds. 3, 2, impact now.
You caught that. It's all over.
Helios arriving in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to arrival. 2, inbound.
I'm going down! It's up to you now.
Target is in range of guns. 30 seconds remaining. Strata 1, target acquired.
They got me!
The monster bird is in our trap. Well, here's a saturation attack. Wait for the signal.
Fox 2. Target is hit.
Inform the coalition units. We're nearing 0 hour. 10 seconds until the united attack on the Arsenal bird.
Incoming!
5, 4.
Everybody, give this attack everything you've got.
Open fire!
All missiles were shot out of the sky. Attack failed. Cruise missiles did not reach their target.
Damn monster!
Lancaster warning all aircraft. I have multiple blips on my scope.
Here they come.
That's something.
Hey, look at the Arsenal bird.
Lasers!
This is the surge of tracking marker sunk. We can't train it! Evacuate! Flagship squad heavily damaged by laser weapons. We're to capture our aircraft and join without single blast or lifeboat.
HQ, we have a problem. Damage to the Allied fleet is extensive.
That's some pretty impressive firepower. I, for one, did not see that coming.
The active protection system operated as expected. We should launch another saturation attack. Air power. You'll slow the Arsenal bird.
Dodge that missile or you're dead! Bandit behind you, caution!
어허이.
Strata 1, locked on target. It's readying its APS. All aircraft, break off from the Arsenal bird.
Without the AWACS, I would have been a goner.
Cosette, that's not the control room. Go through the airlock and get on the maintenance elevator. Head to the top of the windbreak. Do you think you can put on that pressurized suit by yourself? You'll never get it on over those photographs. Yes.
I'm getting sick of that arrogant bastard, seriously.
No good. The engine control room is gone.
Add water to the operator.
Radar room there.
Nothing phases this thing. Where are we supposed to hit it?
All aircraft. We can no longer commence with the second saturation attack. All aircraft, separately engage in direct attack.
HQ, it won't be easy to take down the Arsenal bird with conventional weaponry. All the ace pilots in the world won't save us unless we have a plan.
Give
It's time. We'll see what we can do.
You're just thinking about it now? Cover any friendlies that's hit.
How's that miss? Target acquired. Target in gun range.
Shake that enemy!
Gotcha, pal.
It's readying its APS. Missile launched.
Damn it! I've taken some damage. One aircraft hit. No, two!
Light bulb shaped thing, but it isn't lit up. That's a location marker. Power somewhere, right? Got it.
Is there something we can do? Just evading like this will get us all killed. Please imagine. When's that shield gonna lose power? Never. Elevators continuously subtracting its power.
Then what should we do?
Calm down. I'll do something.
What are you gonna do? Cosette, smash it. Smash all six of the bastards. It'll lose power.
Damn shield. Just go away. Be gone. Disappear.
Go on, cuckoo count.
Away with you.
Just what kind of magic did you work there, you asshole?
It wasn't magic. It's a scam. Now's our chance. Do it, Trigger.
You're right. It's switched to the backup power supply. That means the main supply's been cut off.
This is the observation center.
UAVs are dropping altitude fast. Wait, they're out!
The safety mechanism shut off power transmission.
Drones are acting crazy. Are you seeing this? The drones are falling one after another. They've completely lost control.
Go, Trigger. Leave these chumps to us.
Main propeller 1 confirmed stall. Good work, Trigger. Keep up the attack.
This really thinks he's a human pilot?
Both main propellers have been stalled.
Get behind three strike.
Sub-propeller confirmed destroyed.
I feel like I'm swimming in the ocean alongside a whale.
Don't let the UAVs distract you. Arsenal Bird is our priority.
Strider 1 has destroyed a sub-propeller.
You can do it. There's no way it isn't damaged.
Docking module destroyed. That's 2 of them.
Don't let yourself be distracted. Just focus on what you need to do.
Is everything okay? Cosette, some people were crushed. But the kid tabloid went after a safe. He airline distance with a girl in his hands. Good. What about tabloid? Is he safe? George and Sue were saved.
Oh.
They were saved.
Target acquired. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
UAVs off Strider 1. Nice, Alan. You're facing me now.
Gotcha, pal. Strider 3 launching missile.
Strike 1, you're too close to Strider 1. Get out of the way.
Machine gun ammo is gone. Target acquired.
Oh.
Don't worry about backing up Strider 1. Just try to stay out of his way. Remember, our target is the arsenal bird.
Docking module destroyed. 1 left.
Nicely done. This'll be a good story to tell my son.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. In gun range. All targets have been destroyed. The supply unit is ready to fall off. You should be able to see the rectangle where the supply unit was. Destroy that, and even the mighty Arsenal bird is sure to feel it.
Good luck.
Leave it to Trigger.
Don't let us down, Strider 1. Clear a path for Strider 1.
Leave the big fish to Trigger. Take down the UAVs.
We're counting on you. Strider 1, someone can take it on.
Pulse laser cannon destroyed. That drops the Arsenal bird's threat level a little. You're out of missiles.
Cyclops 3. Box 2.
I've got a hostile material.
이게 왜 미치지? 어?
That thing is too huge. Don't let its sheer size freak you out. Gotcha, pal.
In gun range. Strider 1, Fox 2.
We have to take down the target by any means.
There's a hit on the laser cannon. Trigger's hammering it. Locked on. Strider 3 launching missile.
Laser cannon confirmed destroyed. That eliminates one major threat.
Thanks. That thing almost cooked my tail. point of impact?
Don't worry, looks like it'll be open water. All aircraft, avoid the target's path.
That's the last of the ropes. Even in death, that thing is intimidating.
Everyone, can you see this? These people here were alive up until a few moments ago. My friend is here. Can you see this? This is just one of the many signs of war and what it does.
All Erusian soldiers around the space elevator. Surrender now. We will not attack. We can hold them off until the border line. Our units surrender. You guys better not throw away your lives either.
Wait there, Princess. We'll get you down.
Don't worry about me. Please just take care of the refugees. I'll parachute down. What?
Warning, incoming bogey.
Are those the drones we saw at that factory?
I'm coming down. I'll see you on the ground.
No, wait!
Enemy on my 6! Those guys are bad news. Trigger, boss, do something!
Strider 2, missile inbound! Cosette! What?
This isn't the time for that!
Cosette!
Avril, they're headed this way. Get the refugees to safety now.
Strider 2, you're hit. Are you alright?
Still breathing. I won't be flying much longer, though.
There's an Osean carrier a few kilometers to the west. It ran aground and was abandoned. It won't be easy, but it's the only place you got.
Trigger, escort your wingman. Let's get to that carrier. That's all we can do.
Trigger, can you hear me? I somehow managed to land. It's your turn now. The carrier ran aground, but that shouldn't be a problem for you. I'll guide you down. You're too fast. Lower your speed. 3,000 meters to carrier. Bank left, Trigger. Lower your nose. 1,500 meters to carrier. Bank right.
너무 많은데?
Too fast. Lower your speed. 1,500 meters to carrier. Bank left, Trigger. Raise your nose. That's a shaky landing, but you made it. Well, we're okay for the moment. Now the real challenge begins.
Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the coalition.
에이. 와, 첫 번째 클리어 보너스로 50만 점이나 주네요. 많이 준다.
hell. I can't just snap my fingers and make a plane. Believe me, I wish I could. Right now, we needed one. Bad. When we were coming over on the boat, I remember seeing an aircraft carrier. That gave me an idea. The Admiral Anderson. The name of an old sailor. When the first drone started attacking, the ship wasn't ready for battle yet. It was still in the dock, getting all rigged up. So they rushed to get her ready. I know about Anderson. In the previous Ocean War, he was the commander of a ship that sent out the last fleet of jets. They say the deck was sloping so bad as it sank, the last plane barely made it off. Those fighters ended the war. That story gives me a little bit of hope, especially at a time like this. We're all in the same boat, like it or not. If this war keeps going on like it is, it'll be the end of everything. The military loaded this thing to the rafters with planes. Some were fighters that were going to be delivered to bases in occupied territory. It was hit before it could complete the mission. Jackpot. The hangars were loaded with goodies. This scrap queen's got work to do.
Dark blue.
Trigger, everyone, listen up. The operation was a success. Erusian defense forces have been neutralized, and all Arsenal birds are down. However, those 2 new drones buzzing around have royally screwed up our plans. The Ocean and Erusian coalition's air forces are in a sorry state thanks to them. We might not even have any viable aircraft left. According to the Scrap Queen, the drones are trying to use the space elevator's transmission capabilities to send their data to drone manufacturing plants across the continent. They're trying to strengthen their numbers. What's worse, their data contains a depth of war experience, so the newer aircraft will be more tactically advanced. If that's the case, this war will never end. We need to take both drones down no matter what it takes. We'll do it so we have homes to go back to. Well, the Scrap Queen's on our side. She says she can make any aircraft fly. This is our final mission. Trigger, let's go. We've got a goddamn war to end.
마지막 미션인가봐요. 휴진과 뮤린인가? 쓸만한 게 좀 없네. 아, 얘 돈 없다. 돈 없다.
Strider Squadron, takeoff prep complete.
오퍼레이션 허쉬.
This? Hey, can you hear me? That craft is in peak condition. I even buffed up the canopy for a nice shine, so you can really see the sky. Take care, Trigger. When you get back, let me know what you saw.
Let me see that. Trigger? Wish I could have flown with you. A dinged-up plane and an injured pilot would only slow you down. I feel for him now.
Take care. Whatever happens, it ends here. The outcome's mostly up to him.
So, this is the guy? Oh yeah, he's the one who took off just now.
We got quite a few Erusians with us. They're sticking around, too. I don't care what country anyone's from. What counts is knowing who the real enemy is. Right, guys?
Affirmative. And I think everybody here knows the score. We all know who to follow. Commence mission. All aircraft follow Trigger.
Roger that.
Understood.
All right.
Understood.
Whoa.
The space elevator is able to broadcast and communicate. With the information infrastructure down, it's the only place capable of wide-area data transmission. The drones are waiting for it to power up again.
Clever little bastards.
Only to the line, Captain. UAV confirmed in direction of travel. NBC bandit.
All aircraft converge on Skull Squadron. Surround and shoot them down.
Strider 3, copy. Let's do it, Hushin.
Welcome.
UAV reacting. Damn, they're fast. All aircraft stay sharp. Intercept now. scored a hit.
Gotta be damaged. Don't let them down.
The UAVs are equipped with laser weaponry. Watch where their noses pointing.
Just like Levi. Like complete copies of Levi. Never seen such serious upgrades. Separate you from the
Attention all aircraft. Launch detected from UAV. They're small drones.
These guys have quite the bag of tricks.
하나 잡고.
One down. Target is losing altitude rapidly.
That enemy is black smoke billowing from it. I saw it myself.
어디지? 어디야?
It's a real deal. One plane left.
Soul 2, evade! Evade!
just like Levi's.
Zone 2 lost.
Damn it!
Target hit. Damage confirmed, but those suckers are tough.
Strider 3, can you take care of him for me?
I can't make it.
Missile away.
Trigger's missile hit. That one looks like it hurt. Trigger has scored a kill. Hell yeah! You finally did it! Way to shoot, Ace.
물리했는데?
Look, it discarded its wings. What the? It's just like the UAV the Trigger shot down at Belgrade Arrest. Is that the prototype that Wiseman was talking about?
I need to get a safe thinking.
One target. Watch 2.
Strider 1 missile.
UAV is down. Radar signal is lost.
Now stop me. Showing us how it's done.
That was definitely the most intense thing I've ever been in. Can't wait to tell my son about it.
The space elevator is just powered up. Looks like we made it in just the nick of time. Fortunately, you've prevented data that may have included Trigger's flying style from leaking. I've got a special bottle of wine for occasions like this. What do you say we open it?
Can you hear me? There's still one drone left.
Who the hell is that? More importantly, I thought Trigger destroyed all the drones.
It's thrown away its wings, yet it's still flying. Can anyone hear me? That aircraft needs to be taken care of.
She's right. I see something on the radar. The UAV is alive and kicking.
The UAV went into the undersea tunnel. That tunnel leads to the space elevator.
어? 저로 들어가라고?
Trigger, you're gonna have to fly into the tunnel after the UAV.
Where's the escape vector?
There's enough space for him to turn beneath the elevator.
That's a suicide mission.
Count, where are you going? We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
You damn fool.
Count, give me your status.
Alive.
Excellent, so you're both okay.
Whoa. What makes you think that?
No time to explain. The radio will cut out soon. It'll take a short time for the drone to send over the data.
There it is. UAV spotted. We finally found it. I heard some static when the gate closed. Do you think the UAV is operating the gates? Well, there goes our only way out. I thought we were gonna pull this off after making it through that maze. No sign of the drone. Did it take another path? Doesn't matter. We know where it's going. We can catch it.
오. 오.
Throw it on your tail. Damn it! It got me. I'm hit. Shit.
I can still fly. My rudder's acting up. It's hard to keep level. I'm not getting much thrust, but I'll be okay. Uh-oh, that's quite the problem. It appears I can't get any more thrust. The drone is turning. It'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger.
어우 좁아.
That's right. We're going home. I thought of a way out of here. The space elevator. The windbreak is hollow, and there's no ceiling all the way up.
이쪽으로 올라간다고?
Not sure if my bird can handle it, though. Fly! I know you can make it! I'll attempt a belly landing. Get out of here! Everyone's waiting for you!
헐. 그걸 이래 올라가라고? 오.
I wanted to wait until I had less fuel, but I have no choice. Attempting to land. I don't think my plane will make it. Anyway, here goes. Come on, baby, stay with me just a bit more.
Can you hear me? We're all waiting. A world of darkness needs a light to shine. We're waiting.
Look, it's Trigger. Strider 1 has returned to radar. I did it!
That's our Trigger!
He's a damn hero!
No doubt. You're better than me.
Where's Strider 2? Damn it. Does anyone have eyes on Count?
Wish y'all could have seen that.
You damn fool. What's your position?
Watching Trigger climb. I guess it's my fate to watch from down below.
Yeah, well, we're all in the same boat there.
Yeah, well, I guess we are.
We're sending help. Give us your coordinates.
Directly under the space elevator. Elevation is minus 500 meters.
Minus? Hey, Trigger. You dumbass. Tell me something. What color's the sky up there?
Dark blue.
I can't tell you how proud I am to be the first to land at
Wait,
this
what was that
spaceport.
transmission?
This is Captain Kay Nagase of the spaceship Pilgrim 1. The ocean of stars in our galaxy is finally within our reach. To the pilot who generously gave this spaceship a place to dock, we are forever grateful. The universe lies ahead of us, waiting to be discovered. And now, at last, we have a gateway to ascend to it, over and over again.
It's all coming together for me. Today was the day, the moment of her return.
I salute the pilot who gave us all a future.
엔딩이 맞나 보네요.
To skies unknown, the path to mankind's vast future remains standing, Granddad. The refugees built a settlement for themselves at the base of the space elevator. A humanitarian mission from Yuktovania airdropped some supplies for them again today. Thanks to the princess, the whole world was pitching in to help these people. Handing out the relief supplies would have been a perfect gig for that anarchist dude. But since he's dead now, the job went to the guy from Belka, George. I guess Tabloid got that new system he wanted in the end. Mihai's granddaughters are helping out too. Mihai. That cranky old geezer's here with us too.
I never wanted to create anything, and now here I am, clinging to life. Watching as my grandchildren and their generation make a new future for themselves and the world. Is this my punishment then? All I do is lie here, wasting away. I'll never know the freedom of flying the open skies ever again. I've been grounded, and my wings have been clipped.
You know what having peace in the world means? It's being able to die in your own bed at a ripe old age. Peace is what those girls are working so hard for here. We got a bunch more refugees today. And the princess? She's looking to the stars. Dark blue. To the heavens and beyond.
Can you hear me?
Tu te souviens de nos fleurs préférées qui chantaient tout près de nous.
아, 재밌게 했어요. 난이도는 어설트 호라이즌이 더 어렵네요.
뭐 하실 건가요?
오늘요? 아니면 다음에요? 오늘은 종료를 해야죠. 기존에 에컴 멀티도 한번 해보고 다음에는 원래 하던 걸로 또 돌아가야죠. 궤도 엘리베이터 보고 있으면 롯데월드 타워 생각나요. 물론 그거보다 수십 배, 수백 배 더 크겠지만. 노스롭 그루먼, 로키드 마틴, 보잉, 유로파이터 타이푼. 맥도날드 글라스. 새로운 하늘로 멋진 신세계. 리들즈 아이즈 부호. A. 와, 100만 가까이 줬다. 개꿀. 와, 하나 잡으려고 끈질기게 따라다녔네. 이제 스킨 변경되네. 에이스 나이더도 추가됐네요. 에이스 나이더도 한번 트라이 해볼만 한데. 트리를 여서 바로 못하나? 랩터 뒤에 하나 더 있네? 랩터보다 더 좋아. 찍고 싶은데. 돈 모아야 될 것 같아요. 여기는 멀티플레이를 해야 올라게 되나 보네요. 그렇네. 성능이 너무 좋은데? 심지어 돈 버는 것도 있어. 잠깐 멀티 한판 해볼까요, 그러면? 소위 아니다, 총사령관도 있구나. 코스트? 맞네? 어, 2000이야네. 됐다. 이거 한판 하고 오늘 종료할게요.
Locked onto you. Bravo 1, bandit down. Fox 2. Locked on.
어허.
3 minutes remaining. Target not hit. Missile closing, evade. Careful, enemy locked onto you. Missile fired. In gun range. Missile fired. One minute remaining. Target is in gun range. Target hit. Box 2. 15 seconds.
에이 3단계다.
Careful, enemy locked on to you. In gun range. Bravo 1, locked on. Combat time's up. Don't give a performance like that again.
응? 돈 많이 주네? 안돼 나 가야돼. 가야 된다니까? 리브룸. 생겼네요. 왜 이렇게 토리가 많아? 장난 아니네. 나머지는 다음에 합시다. 이렇게 해서 에이스컴뱃 하드 레벨 난이도 캠페인을 모두 클리어했습니다. 네, 오늘은 여기서 종료를 하도록 할게요. 지금까지 시청해주신 우리 시청자 여러분들 대단히 감사드립니다. 네, 그러면 오늘은 여기서 종료를 하도록 할게요. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 방송 종료하겠습니다.